we have to go back to our heart to become revived or inspired. If we stay only in our thinking mind, we will become exhausted. That's fine, logic is good. It's good, not good all the time. Rationality is good, but if it becomes too much, you become exhausted. It drains you, thinking, how much you can think, how much you can handle. That's one of the reasons. Look at nature, how it's very well arranged. You have to go to sleep to become recharged, to become revived. You have to sleep. It's an automatic process. You may not like to sleep, go to bed. You may say, oh, I still want to do work. I want to achieve something. I don't want to really sleep or rest. You may say with your desires, but the body says, no, you have to take rest. Get back to me. Oh mind, come back to me. Like it goes back. The mind becomes minute when you go to bed, when you go to sleep, when you go to deeper sleep, then you are a bit relieved. So when you wake up in the morning, you feel so fresh. Like, again, coming back, what I meant to say, consciousness recedes. It's somewhere deep down into the recesses of our cells and tissues and whatever it is. Then emerge with more clarity, freshness, and energy. Similarly, the mind has to go inside. You cannot say that, okay, go inside, mind, go inside. You cannot say that. It's not going to happen. Because it's like trying to experience mindfully mindlessness or mindlessness mindfully. However you are going to arrange the words. You cannot. So we have to do something about it. How to invite that mind into the heart region, into the region where emotions spring. We have to use our hands. Fortunately, we have hands very well created. It's an extension of our consciousness, extension of our spirit. You can express. Mostly what happens when we want to do something, will that happen? We doubt, isn't it? Will that really happen? Will I pass? Will I go there? Will I be able to achieve this? We question, that is self-doubt. Self-doubt is the first blockade. Once you are convinced, yes, there is something positive, something good you want to do, and you have to do it. You take time before you do, before you proceed. You have to contemplate and keep in touch and then find out whether you're doing the right thing, whether it's required to do that. Because there is so much to do, but you can't do everything because of physical limitation, limitation of time. You can only do one thing at a time, not many things at a time, one after the other. So it's like a railway track, arrow of time. It's going in one direction, present to the future always. So we have to go into dhyana contemplation because we will regret otherwise. Oh, I wasted my time. Not that you can bring your regret to zero level, at least you can reduce regret. If you can contemplate, if you go deep internally with the touch to begin with, inviting your consciousness from the surface to the heart region, then you are relieved here, relaxed a little, and then here you become connected there with yourself. Deeper self, and then you get the guidance. Guidance has to come from within. Where will that come? It has to come from within, from the center. For example, cells, human cells or plant cell, the direction, the guidance has to come from the nucleus, from the center, from the DNA molecules, isn't it? That is where the guidance has to emerge eventually. Similarly, the guidance has to come from the nucleus of our consciousness, that is self, that is spirit. You can call that soul. There is no exact location, but it's everywhere. However, we are going to bring our mind wherever in the circle of our presence, that area will become the presence of the soul, presence of the spirit, presence of light. mystic light, spiritual light.